louder? No. It's unusual. Different. Oh my god. Oh dear. It's four wets. Okay. Are you on your Xbox tonight? Are you? Sparkle will be back very soon. So, we've only got 14 racing tonight, unfortunately. Padge needs to pull his finger out and recruit some more drivers. And yeah, so we've got the short quali tonight, unfortunately. But this is not what the drivers were hoping for in terms of weather. I'll be interested to know if any of them practiced in the wet. It looks terrible. Oh, dry race 20%. Okay. So Novi going into turn 1. Up through Massenet, Casino Square. And through Mirabel. And down to the Grand Hotel hairpin. And the only through the tunnel, the only bit that's dry. And just keeps the car within track limits. And this is one of the, I find this is one of the trickiest corners on the track. Same devout. And Novi comes through to complete the first lap, but the lap times will get better. We have a couple of drivers in the pits on the intermediates, so maybe they're just waiting for the track to dry up a bit. Here's John, currently leading the championship by 8 points, ahead of Joseph Hales. Failed to score points last week, so it'd be wanting to get back with some good points. We're going to put telemetry on. Yeah, yeah, rain. Let's hope it's not rain on a Sunday. And John goes quickest, half a second ahead of Joseph Hales. From what I saw in qualifying, it was I think they were leading the way. We've got Chivers in third, who set his time on the intermediate, just 4/10 back from Joseph. So maybe it's ready for intermediates already. Greg coming to the line. Goes 6th fastest. Obviously, we only have 14 drivers, so it's short qualifying tonight. So it looks like it's going to be a full wet session. Yeah, that race was very memorable. For all the wrong reasons. We haven't had any K-Flick specials this season. Smaller Smiley coming to the line. Looks a pretty good lap, up to 4th place. Smaller Smiley electing the wet tyre. Just a 10th behind Chivers, who has pitted, so maybe he'll be putting the wet tyre on. Here we have Ryan, 3rd in the championship. He's had 5 podiums this season. Very consistent, as we all know. With a yellow flag, probably just driver getting out of the way. Ryan is currently 6, a few attempts down on his best time. Yeah, you can the wheel spin there. And almost improved. Very good last sector from Ryan. And we have Novi on an outlap. He's also now on the intermediates. We've got that guy's invalidated. BRT Willow. As we know, he's done a lot of streams lately, and we're truly grateful for that. And yeah, it's great to see him on track. He won't be happy I've showed that, but it's just into the wall. That's so easy to do that there. It's so easy. So easy to lose it there. I think it's to back that corner, if I'm not mistaken. But for me, I think that's one of the toughest corners to get right. And even with that little contact with the wall, goes up to 3rd. But as we see, DeflatedWee now up to 2nd, just a couple of attempts behind John, who did improve to a 23.4. John looking for his 4th pole position tonight if he gets it, and that's a very good lap from John, who improves further to a 23.0. Small Smiley invalidates, so here we go again. Novi, can he improve on his 8th position? Yes, he does. He goes up to 5th and on the intermediates. So it's looking like the intermediate could be the tyre for the end of the session. And let's have an onboard lap with Chivers on the intermediates, and just brushes the barrier, but lives to fire another day. Oh, maybe it's not quite right for the intermediates, but he is the 2nd up. Chivers currently 6 on the grid with 7 minutes remaining. Chivers on the controller. And end of the tunnel. This is one of the toughest braking zones on the track. Could have done it slightly better. And through to back. Just brushes the barrier. 1.8 seconds up, so this is looking like intermediates now. You can cut a lot of that curb. Drifting through the penultimate corner and through the last corner. Oh, I don't know how his front wing's still on, but it is. And Chivers goes up to 3rd, but we saw there was a lot more time in that lap. So I think intermediates is the tyre now. And Joseph Hales, 6 attempts up. I will invite Spark back. 1 second. But this lap from Joseph could take him to the top. And it does, oh, by 1.3 seconds. So the track is definitely intermediate territory now. And we see John and Deflated in the pits. They'll be seeing it, and they'll be getting out there on the inters. Novi up to 4th. Just a 10th behind DeflatedWee. Very good effort there. He's small as on out lap, not using his battery. We have Ryan 1.9 up. The track is just going to keep improving. And Ryan goes second, but a 4-second behind Joseph. So that must have been a really good lap from Joseph. He's been on some great form lately. He already had 2 poles this season. I think Novi's gone again. He is. Half a second up. If he can get this last sector right, could get himself onto the front row. And yeah, very good effort there from Novi up to 4th. John will be starting a lap soon. Here we are, Greg, almost 6 temps up. That was very good. Nine temps up. It's looking good for Ferrari. Got 2 good drivers up there. And where will this put Greg? Maybe 3rd or 4th. Smaller Smiley up to 3rd. And Greg just goes a 10th behind Smaller Smiley. And a good effort from Smaller Smiley up in 3rd. Novi's invalidated. We'll come back to Angry Corgi. 6 temps up. And we've got John, 7 temps up on the intermediates. All drivers now on the intermediates. That was very nice. Ooh, a bit of understeer there. And nails the throttle. And wow, what a lap. 1.4 seconds quicker. But the track's just going to keep getting quicker. It could be last driver who crosses the line gets pole. More Smiley up to 2nd. It's a very good effort there. And DeflatedWee just 3 temps off John. DeflatedWee's very good around Monaco. Ooh, I think someone hit the wall there. Spark's just waiting to update his Xbox. He'll be back on soon. Awesome. And John improves further. The first driver into the 19s. The track is just improving by the minute. could be last driver who crosses the line, gets pole. Ryan up to third. And yeah, the times are so close now. Smaller Smiley 4 attempts up now. Looking very good tonight, looking very competitive. And it's great to see. Anchor Corgi might have lost it on track. Or maybe he's just returning the pits. And Smaller Smiley up to third. Very good. Seven on board, lap is that guy. He does like these conditions. One second up, very committed. Oh, just touches the barrier. And where will this pit that guy? He's already 5th place. And he goes up to 2nd. Wow. What a lap from that guy. DeflatedWee 4 attempts up. He does have a car ahead. I think it might be Greg. So DeflatedWee 4 attempts up. Can he find enough? Oh, I think that's the Ferrari into the wall there. And just a few corners remaining for DeflatedWee. And Joseph Hales goes quickest by a 10th. Wow. And DeflatedWee goes 3rd. Wow, such a shame we missed that. And Chivers dropped to 12. Wow. Joseph Hales on pole. What a lap. Just a 10th ahead of John. And as we saw, the track just kept getting better. And that's so close. And apparently the race is dry. There's a 20% chance. Just get these screenshots. Oh, it's just one. Yeah. So congratulations to Joseph Hales who gets pole position. Ahead of John by 10th. DeflatedWee in 3rd. That guy in 4th. Smaller Smiley 5th. Ryan in 6th. Novi in 7th. BRT Willow in 8th. Greg in 9th. Angry Corgi 10th. That's pretty good. Jay Clayton in 11th. Chivers in 12th. Flamingo Eagle 13th. And Adamski down in 14th. That's where I normally am, down there. Red Dragon is scared for his record. I've forgotten what a record looks like. So 5-minute break now, and we're hoping Spark can make it. It's just doing an update. He will join as soon as it's done. I'm not sure if I have to send him an invite or if he can just join himself. Long laps of Monaco. 39 laps of keeping your nose clean. Trying to keep one wing on the race for the entire race is not an easy job. Spark, you'd know about that, wouldn't you? Sorry about that one, mate. Can you hear Spark now? I can hear Spark. Oh yeah, they can't hear you. Oh, they're going as well. And a great start from Joseph Hales, who leads the way. Ahead of John. DeflatedWee. There was a little bit of lag there. Oh, John was looking to pass. Joseph ran outside there, but Joseph leads. John in second. Oh, Ryan almost coming into the back of DeflatedWee there. And we have the two Aston Martin, Smaller Smiley and that guy. Novi in 7th, Willow in 8th, Greg in 9th, Chivers in 10th, and Angry Corgi dropped to 11th, Jay Clayton 12th, Adamski 13th, and Flamingo Eagle at the back of the field in 14th. And let's go back up to the lead, and Joseph Hales leads the way. The top three on the hard tyre. Joseph, John and Deflated choosing the hard tyre, and Ryan and Smaller Smiley might be looking to make some moves, being on the mediums. Are you still working on it, Spark? Alright, mate. So after lap 1, Joseph Hales leads John. And he's in a Mercedes sandwich. And it will be interesting to see if Ryan and Smaller can make some progress. But as we know, passing at Monaco is no easy feat. And that guy looking very racy on the hard tyre. Let's go back to the lead, and looks like everyone's doing really well. Haven't seen anyone into the pits. Fast lap from Joseph, 12.4, DRS enabled, and this is just the perfect start for Joseph. And yeah, as we know in Monaco, if you can get pole position, then yeah, you're in the pound seat. Yeah, is there other ways you could use your headset, Spark? Is it like a plug-in? Oh, that's weird. I was just thinking, should I maybe start another party? Yeah, alright. Add a party, guys. I'll edit this bit out anyway. And we're back. Ooh, I think DeflatedWee might have got a warning for that. But the top 3 have poured away from Ryan, which is quite impressive, really. Spark will be joining back into their new party very soon. Hopefully you'll be able to hear him. Welcome back. Is it? Oh, you're not able to include your audio? I don't understand that. Yeah, try through the Xbox app. Oh, DeflatedWee with an early time penalty. Oh, that's not ideal. Oof. And also Chivers with a 3-second penalty. Flamingo Eagle into the pit. Must have got some damage. We'll probably have to put medium on and change his front wing. So easy to do that around here. And John keeping very close to Joseph Hales. Any mistake and John is ready to pounce. It's a lot of pressure to take. It's a lot of pressure when you're leading the race. I found that out on Sunday. First time in about 6 years. And it's tough, especially in Monaco as well. One mistake and And the top two have actually dropped DeflatedWee, so maybe DeflatedWee hasn't got any damage, I don't think. Welcome back, mate. Appreciate you trying. Chivers gets another time penalty. He won't be wanting a safety car later. Smaller Smiley, and that guy has got ahead of Smaller Smiley, so the hard tyre looking very good right now. And BRT Willow up to 7th. Obviously Flamingo Wingo had to pit for a new wing. He's trying that Ritz. Hopefully he can get it sorted. When he joins a party, it's not giving him the option to include his audio, which is very strange. So let's run through the order. Still got Joseph Hales leading the way. Let's go to the leads. It's looking very close. John very close to Joseph Hales. Just 2 tenths between them. Let's go on board. So we've got Joseph Hales leading the way, John in second, DeflatedWee in third, and Ryan in 4th, 1.7 back. And his Flamingo Eagle's retired. I think he's retired on track. Now the car's gone. And we've got that guy in 5th, Smaller Smiley in 6th, Willow in 7th, Noby in 8th, Chivers 9th, and Greg in 10th. Closely followed by Andrew Corg in 11th, Jay Clates down in 12th. Adamski gets a time penalty, and Flamingo Eagle unfortunately is retired from the race. So easily can happen, and unfortunately Smaller Smiley gets a time penalty, but it easily can happen. Let's so far look at the fastest lap. Currently is with John, but we know those times will get quicker later on in the race. And John with a lot more pace right now than Joseph. But there's quite a big swing, 7 points. Quite a big swing for the championship. Just 8 points separate John and Joseph in the championship. I don't think Deflated's got any damage. I think just the top two have just got great pace at the moment. Yeah, I bet Reds. I bet Joseph would say, "Come on, John, give me a break, give me a break." It's very difficult to follow this closely at Monaco with the dirty air. It's not as bad as F122. And Spark has returned, but can you hear him? Let me know. But DeflatedWee is pulling away from Ryan. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. What was that? Thought it was one of the Mercedes, but it wasn't. And Smaller Smiley has dropped into Willow's clutches. Using his ERS. How's it going, mate? Nothing's ever straightforward, is it, when it comes to Xboxes? Been there, done that, checked that. And yeah, as we know, it's just the DRS train on Monaco, very hard to pass. John looking so close. Practically pushing Joseph around the corners. Can he get a good exit here? Deciding to save his battery. Is he giving the option now? No. But yeah, the top two just pulling away, about 6 tenths a lap at the moment. And is John close enough now? Not quite, but I believe John is saving his battery. And could he do it through here? Would be a memorable pass if he could make it happen. If you get an overtake at Monaco, you know it's going to be in the feature at the end of the season for the best overtakes. So it's always worth trying. And DeflatedWee is actually catching up on this lap, so that's very interesting. And yeah, DeflatedWee is pulling away from Ryan. Maybe starting on the mediums wasn't the right way to go. And that guy looking very, very good tonight. Willow then picks up a 3-second penalty. It's looking like a lot of drivers are going to get a penalty in this race. Let's just look at the battle between Willow, Smaller Smiley, and looking very close. And Novi now gets a 3-second time penalty. And yeah, Willow very close behind Smaller Smiley. Hopefully Smaller can make it to the end. He has been struggling with a bad back. I'm sure he doesn't mind me saying that. No one likes having a bad back. Oh, how would I do that? We're back. We're just trying to get Sparks audio included. It might have been something to do with my settings. Willow still behind Smaller Smiley, and John still trying to get by Joseph. And we've still got DeflatedWee in third, Ryan in fourth. That guy having a very good race up to fifth. And Willow in seventh. Did it give you the option this time? Oh, whoa, that was... no? Oh. I was very brave from what I don't know there, mate. I think that's strange, that is. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? So no one in the chat can hear Spark now. Yeah, unfortunate eyes, mate. You tried though. Yeah, perhaps next time. No, they still can't hear you. Such a shame. Maybe try next time. Nothing you can do, mate. It's technology. Thanks for trying, though. Yeah, we appreciate that. I'll speak to you soon. And John's still practically pushing Joseph around. And this race could either come down to a safety car or an undercut. But we're just looking at the gaps. Where would, if one of these two were to pit now, well, it won't be now, it'd be like within 6-7 laps. Even DeflatedWee could get an undercut on these two. He's still only 3 seconds back. But if they were to pit, I think they would probably come out probably around 8th or 9th. Let's have a look. Leader 24, 25 seconds. So around 8th, 9th or 10th. But obviously it's still too early to pit. It's going to be the one stop. Oh, John having a massive slide there at the last corner. And let's go through the field now. We've got DeflatedWee in third, 3.9 seconds down. And then we have Ryan, who's in fourth place, 5.8 seconds behind. And closely followed by that guy who's having an absolutely fantastic race. Let's look at the position changes. Position changes. Ryan up 2 places. That guy down 1 place. Okay, I thought he'd made more progress than that. Willow up 2 places. Chivers up 4. Jake Late's at 1. Adamski at 1. And Flamingo Eagle obviously retired. We've still got a few drivers who haven't picked up any penalties, so they'll be looking good. Willow into 6. Oh, Smaller Smiley's pitted for the medium, so maybe he picked up damage. Apologies, I missed that one. Chivers in 8th. Greg having a bit of a wheel spin there, down in 9th. And Jake Late. It would be nice to see him get a point. Still a long way to go though. Smaller Smiley is onto the mediums. He must have had a touch with the barrier. I don't think you'd want to pit this early for mediums. Andrew Corgi down at 12th. Adamski 13th. Who is a lap down, unfortunately, to the leaders. And then we're back to Joseph Hales and John for the win. And these two are, as I said, 8 points between them in the championship. Still a long way to go, but a few races ago it was looking like it was going to be John walking away with it, but it's closed right up now. And yeah, John has so much more pace. And yeah, just the straight just isn't long enough to make the pass. And yeah, it's You might have to try and overtake in a place where you wouldn't expect it. But following this closely can't be doing his tyres any good. Chivers pits on lap 18. I'm sure he'll put the hard tyre on. Smaller Smiley with the fastest lap of the race. So we are approaching a time when drivers will be looking at maybe pitting. I'm not sure the undercut's on for Deflated now. Hello TD. Yeah, yeah. The thing is with the undercut is it's basically just where he comes out on track. I think he'd probably come out around 7th or 8th on track. And we only had short quality because we only had 14 races tonight, unfortunately. But Joseph Hales, you've got to say, you know, he's doing brilliant to keep John behind him. John does look a lot quicker here on this stint at least. And Willow's retired. Will that be a safety car? I think TD's jinxed Willow there. He said he'd be behind Willow. Oh, I don't think so. So I wonder where Willow's lost it. Oh, it's very unfortunate for Willow, who was having a very good race. Joseph Hales just pit. He might have been thinking it was going to be a safety car, so he's pitted and put the mediums on. Yeah, crashed out a casino. And Joseph Hales looks like he's come out in 5th. Yeah, he's come out in 5th, so that's pretty good. He's got clear air, and now he has to put in a lot of solid laps now. And yeah, we were thinking DeflatedWee might do the undercut, so obviously has to really get on it now. There's clear air ahead of him. Question is, will John react? And Joseph is going to have some traffic. Yeah, very true. When John and DeflatedWee do pit, they will have the cold tyres. So it will take a lap or so to get them up to temperature. But the question is, will Joseph Hales lose a lot of time? He's right up now behind Ryan. Ryan's still yet to pit. May pit now for the hard tyre. Oh no, I could see that coming a mile away. I could see that coming a mile away. It's that worst case scenario of not knowing if the drivers are going to pit, and Ryan, that was when Ryan chose to pit, and that might have got Ryan damaged there. We just checked. No, he didn't change his wing, so that's good. And John and DeflatedWee did stay out. And yeah, as we know, Joseph will have to try and clear that guy on through DRS, and to be honest with you, it could be over even before DRS. Oh, that guy not making it easy, and that's a very good pass from Joseph Hales. No doubt he'd be clipping that one. And John's into the pits, onto the mediums. as to is DeflatedWee. And Joseph Hales. What is the gap going to be? And yes, he's well ahead. Even with the traffic, come out. And the gap is up to 2.5 seconds. So it will be interesting to see if John can get the tyres back into the working window. But yes, a great undercut from Joseph Hales. And he'll just want to try and be consistent now. Doesn't have John breathing down his neck for a change. But yeah, let's see what the pace is going to be like. And DeflatedWee came out in third as well. And as we saw, Ryan did pit and put the hard tyre on, so he might come under some pressure from that guy. I wonder what happened to Willow. Commiserations, Willow. It looked like you were having a very strong race. Fastest lap of the race from Joseph Hales. The gap has remained at 2.5 seconds. And Novi now retires. That looks like the chicane. And the car's been cleared up. But as we can see, and we've got Ryan trying to get by Smiley. The gap at the front is now down to 1.6 seconds. It's very unfortunate, Willow. Thanks for giving it a try though. And yeah, John just looking very quick. Yeah, it has to be said. Ryan desperately trying to get by Smiley, but Smaller just has to make those tyres last a long time. And obviously with the fastest lap award tonight, currently belongs to John, who is absolutely reeling in Joseph Hales. Is Ryan close enough? He's put the overtake on. Thought about it, but not this time. Back up to the front. DeflatedWee having a very lonely race, but you can't complain about having a lonely race in third place. Yeah, that's the trouble with Monaco. You can be a second, 1.5 seconds quicker than a car ahead, but getting by is so tough. And Joseph Hales has been here before. Look at the marbles on the tyres as well. Currently the fastest lap of the race. I always do that. Fastest lap of the race belongs to John, 10.4. So currently in line for the fastest lap, £20 award from the wonderful Goldilocks and Reds. Thank you once again. So it will be interesting to see if anyone pits later on in the race. I'm sure if TD was out there, he'd be going for that faster lap, wouldn't you? And I'm sure Willow would be going for it as well, but unfortunately they have to watch. So John with a great, that was perfect. He's looking down the inside. Oh, Joseph Hales closes the door, which, you know, is obviously he's entitled to do. But John with unbelievable pace. And Ryan now, can he get by a Smiley? That guy will be wondering if he should just sit back and maybe these two might come together. Absolutely brilliant racing. Oh, Ryan having a massive slide there. Can that guy take advantage? No, not close enough. And Ryan with a 3-second time penalty. And DeflatedWee with 6-second penalty. Smaller Smiley with 3. Ryan with 3. And that guy, all he has to do is just keep it clean and he picks up 2 places. And John just fell back a little bit there. And Ryan very close again on the outside. Oh, wow. Let's look on board with that guy. Oh, that got, whoa, my God. That was scary. That was unbelievable what I saw there. And Ryan just got ahead of Smaller Smiley, but oof, that looked very dangerous. On another day, all 3 drivers go for that, and there's absolutely massive crash. Wow. But as we were saying, Ryan and the Smaller do have the penalties, so that guy just has to keep within 3 seconds. And DeflatedWee having a very, probably thinking, where is everyone? Yeah, I understand, Willow. Monaco it's never easy. Even on a really good day, it's a tough track. Very stressful race. And Joseph might get a DOS here from the back marker. Gets out of the way, that's what we like to see. Joseph didn't get DOS, so it's unusual. But John just so close. 11 laps remaining, and just touches the barrier there. But massive difference. If Joseph can bring this home, he'll only be 1 point. Oh, John just taps the back of Joseph there. Maybe just a difference in pace taken into the hairpin. But as I was saying, if Joseph can win this race, he'll only be a point behind John in the championship. So this is a massive 7-point swing. Unfortunately, Spark couldn't get his mic to work tonight. But John pushing Joseph along. But look at the marbles on the tyres. It's not helping either driver here. And John with the battery on. Is he close enough? He fainted. It's still not over yet. And that guy now has got ahead of Smaller Smiley. So I'm guessing Smaller Smiley got some damage from that coming together. I thought the racing was pretty good through the hairpin there, through the chicane. And John looking around the outside. Wow, that would have been a move and a half. And DeflatedWee has got quite some traffic there. So Ryan up to 4th. Closely followed by that guy who's having a very strong race. And I think Smaller might have got damaged. And he also pitted very early for those mediums, so he is going to be struggling near the end of the race. Chivers in 7th, but the time penalty is not in his favour. He's got 18 seconds, and he's 8 seconds ahead of Greg. And we know Greg doesn't really get that many penalties. And yeah, he might just finish ahead of Clates if he doesn't pick up anymore. Reagan 8th, Clates 9th, Angry Corgi 10th. Nice for him to get a point. Adam in 11th. And back to the leaders. It's the Joseph and John show at the front. Oh, Smaller went mediums. Okay. So he will have to pit again. So he'd be looking to put the soft tyre on and trying to get himself £20 for the fastest lap. And Angry Corgi has pitted for the soft, so I wonder if he can get it. Oh, John round the outside. They're side by side. Just go on board with John. Wow, that's incredible. I think the racing was really fine there. Fine on the edge. I wonder if that's Corgi trying to get a faster lap of the race. Not quite. But I don't think the leaders will be appreciating having a car between them. It's not ideal when you're fighting for a win. It just goes to show the difference in tyres right now. Oh, that's not ideal for John. And yeah, as we said, Smaller Smiley has pitted for the soft, so he will be going to the end. And he's not actually lost to any places because Chivers does have that time penalty. So Smaller Smiley. Oh, Joseph Hurst with the time penalty. Oh no, I just missed that. Did that just happen the last few seconds? And Chivers with another penalty. Oh, what? Oh no. The lap times 10.4 at the moment for John, but we do believe Smaller Smiley will be beating that. I'll just keep faster lap on for now because Smaller Smiley will have a chance to get that. And now John knows he can just stay behind and not get any track limits, and he wins the race. Joseph's going to be absolutely gutted. And yeah, another time penalty for Adamski. Should we have a lap with Smaller? See if we can set the fastest lap of the race. But it looks like John's very close to getting the move on Joseph. He doesn't have to go for it, but he would rather win it on track. Looks a very good lap from Smaller Smiley. And is it going to be enough? It's going to be close actually. No, didn't do it. Half a second off John's lap. Must have been a very good lap. So I wonder what Joseph's will be thinking now. Would he be thinking maybe just back off a little bit and maybe hope to push John into getting a penalty? John can bait. Oh, they come together there. slight contact. John can just, he could even sit back, you know, 1 second. But then if you did that, then the back marker obviously interferes a little bit, and it's hard to see where you're braking then. But yeah, so let's go through the positions. We'll just see if John, I don't think he's close enough this time. So DeflatedWee in third, having a very lonely race, but I'm sure he'd be more than happy to pick up his second podium of the season. And yeah, trying to catch Ryan up in the standings is no mean feat. Ryan in fourth with that guy in fifth, but if that guy can avoid getting a time penalty, he will jump ahead of Ryan. Smaller Smiley up to 6 now, past Chivers. Obviously the soft tyre so much quicker, and Chivers does have a lot of time penalties. He's probably going to lose place to Greg, and maybe even to Jake Lates if he picks up another penalty. And yeah, Angry Corgi is the back marker. Yeah, as you can see, he's got a lot more pace on the soft tyre, but yeah, he's also looking at bringing home a point, and Adamski's probably just praying that someone bins it. I've been there many times myself. But as we said, John just needs to not pick up any penalties. We don't know if he's got any warnings. Hello there, Rich Energy. Hope you're doing well. You've missed the majority of the race, but that's all good. And yeah, these two have just been battling the whole race. Angry Corgi gets a 3-second penalty, but I don't think that really means anything. Jake Lates pits for softs, so he'll be looking to get fastest lap. Oh, another 3-second time penalty for Smaller, but he's going to get 6th place no matter what. I think 4th place for that guy would be a very solid result. That's got ahead of Ryan as well. Well, Ryan tapped the wall there, or was that just a little bit of lag? Yeah, very well. Doing very well. I'm off this week, so I was available to stream, but back to work next week, unfortunately. How are you doing, Rich? I wonder if Smaller or Chivers or Greg will be going for the fastest lap, and they'll have to do it within the next 2 laps. It's a bit of a killer, really. If you lead every single lap and you don't get the win, it's pretty much hard to take, isn't it? Really, but maybe Joseph's might be looking at maybe getting a warning removed. You never know. I've seen it in the past, so maybe that's why John's trying to stay close and maybe get the pass on track. His tyres are 2 laps fresher. So I wonder if Jake Lates is trying to get the fastest lap now. Yeah, I understand, Rich. I understand, mate. You racing on first day? And I think John's just decided to just bring the car home, no penalties, and chalk up another win for after the season. Could be a 4th win and 7th podium, and maybe extend his lead in the championship by 8 points. to 18 points, which is after he still holds the fastest lap as well. So it could be a double bonus for John. Could get the win and the fastest lap award. But we also have Chivers in the pits. Okay, that's no problem. It's no problem. So yeah, as we said, we've got Chivers into the pits. Jay Clates did 12.7, so maybe he hasn't finished that lap yet. But this is the last time. Smaller Smiley into the pits again, so he's going to give it another go. And that's it's not going to be ideal for the leaders. It looks like Chivers is going to be going for the fastest lap, so he's going to have to pass both of these leaders to get the fastest lap, which could be off-putting for the drivers. As we can see, it's not ideal. You have to see next week. That's understandable. Oh no, you got an advert of it. Oh no. Oh mate, that's terrible timing. It seems to do that at the worst time when I've been watching other people stream as well. It does it at the worst time possible. And just a few corners remaining, and Andrew Corgis retired. Oh no! I think he's still registered though. I think no, he might drop out of the points. It all depends. But Joseph Hales led every single lap. But John wins on track. Joseph Hales second. He'd be so gutted with that. DeflatedWee third, had one of the lowliest races of his IIRL career. That guy has had a brilliant race. Absolutely fantastic race. It's great to see him do well. And he will get himself 4th place and 12 very nice points. And Smaller Smiley, he's going for the fastest lap. John currently holds the fastest lap. Can Smaller Smiley snatch it away? Use your battery. He uses all of his battery. Is he going to do it? Oh, just a 10th off. No way. He still gets 5th though. Greg with 6th place. He'd be absolutely delighted with 6th place. And Chivers didn't manage to get faster lap either. Just 4 tenths off. Ryan just crawls home in 8th. And we'll have to see what the other positions are. As I said, thanks again, Ritz, for being so generous. Godogs and Ritz giving the £20 for faster lap tonight. They gave it a good go. Smaller Smiley got within a 10th. He's going to be absolutely gutted with that. But it's double celebrations for John, picking up the win and getting himself fastest lap. That's what we dream of doing. And winning the Monaco Grand Prix makes it all the more special. Congratulations to the top 3. It's always special to get a podium at Monaco. And let's run through the order. And Andrew Corgis did still get a point with the DNF. So here's your positions. John wins the race. Pushed Joseph Hales every single lap and just picked up a time penalty in the end. DeflatedWee in 3rd, that guy 4th, Smaller Smiley in 5th, Greg in 6th, Ryan 7th, Chivers in 8th, Jay Clates with a great result in 9th, and Uncle Corgi 10th. That's also a very good result. And I've got to get the screenshots quickly now. I've got 10 seconds. There we go. And yeah, wow. What's everyone got to say about that? Yeah, commiseration, Joseph. We were just saying it's, you know, to lead the entire race, and you know, to get that penalty, that's a bit of a sickener. Yeah, I'll get John to send Goldilocks a message. If you're listening to this, John, send Goldilocks a message in the Discord. Commiserations to Joseph. We saw some great drives tonight. Greg is always, you know, not picking up any time penalties, getting himself a very solid position. Smaller Smiley making the 2-stop work as well. Picked up some great points. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching the race. That's a pity Spark couldn't get his microphone to work. I think it might be an issue on my end. I'll have to look into that. Can't remember the last time I streamed. I think it was my first time in a long time. 40th stream, I think it was. That's special. And yeah, fantastic. Thank you everyone for watching. Obviously, you can join us again on Thursday for Assist Tier 1. And then again on Sunday, Assist Tier 2. Yep. And obviously I got the Fast Lap Award. You're very welcome, John Clates. So yeah, we've got the £20 Fast Lap for Assist Tier 1 and Assist Tier 2 this week. So as I said, don't be retiring early. You never know. You might get yourself a bit of extra cash if you're quick enough. So again, thank you everyone for watching, and speak to you all very soon, and have a great week. Bye bye.